Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. This is episode number 27 in my Let's Play series, playing as the Spanish in this strategic and tactical war game. We are in the midst of a world war currently against, oh my god, everybody. The Italians, the Americans, the Germans are no more, so they're out of the war, and the Japanese, and I'm sure I'm missing someone important, but in any event, we're fighting a whole bunch of countries. We're in the midst of a war. We're fighting a whole bunch of battles. Some of them are with allied warships like the French. Some of them are just with our own warships, the Spanish. But things are going okay. We're just trying to finish off Italy so we can kind of narrow the scope of this war. With that being said, this was taken from a live stream on my Twitch channel, so if you're interested in following over there, you can do that. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump back into the live stream. Hope you guys enjoy. And I'll catch you at the end. The U.S. fleet shrinks slightly. They're the largest fleet in the game right now. 200 and... I thought they had 200 ships. I guess they've got 142, so they're not actually the largest fleet. I wonder if they lost some ships to the British or something in another battle that we weren't a part of. Because I swear that those battleship numbers are like 8 lower than what they were. Oh, they're repairing 57 ships. Holy shit, the British must be schwacking them. The British are repairing 63 ships. They must have had a big fleet battle or something. Both those navies have considerable amount of ships repairing. You like the Chinese flag? Never seen it before? Yeah, they had I think they had a revolution. I think that's a nationalist party now, or left-wing party, I guess. I'm not really sure. All right. We've got one more battle to fight. Convoy battle here. Spanish light cruiser and British torpedo boat of the decoy class. That's a funny name for a small ship. Versus the Baltimore, heavy cruiser, and the Trenton, and then some cargo ships. We'll fight this one. We've got it's one of our Isle de Tortuga class. Yesterday it was torpedo bombers. Today it's torpedo ships. We had a fair bit of torpedo ships yesterday too. Southeast. Turn left. To the left, to the left. Every torpedo you own in the torpedo tube to the left. All right. Enough of that nonsense. We'll turn off this way. Will THG sink at least one transport? I would say yes. Can I vote on my own polls? Or is that a Pete Rose situation? Can I bet on myself? Okay. I might be able to. No, it does not let me. Sorry for the bit of lag. All right. You can bet us against yourself? I guess I could. That is, in theory, an option. You are correct. What's the British torpedo boat have? Okay, so this is one of their 2-in-1 torpedo boats. Well, the enemy technically outguns us. What do we got coming at us? Is this a light cruiser? Yes. And this one is a armored cruiser. Wow, we already started fires on both of them. Our crew are green, but they're doing their job so far. I really do like the Isle de Tortuga class. I am a fan. Transports are over this way. Air torpedoes are fast but short-ranged. I guess shoot at the target that's not dropping smoke, right? Go faster. Get up to your max speed, torpedo boat. Alright, we are taking the... Do they have fish on their bow? They do. So we may end up getting a fish shot at us from the Baltimore. We can shoot back, though. I think that's in our arc. Nice. Is she dead in the water? Doesn't even look like she's moving. She's moving at 10 knots. She's moving very slowly. Alright, they fired a torpedo at my torpedo boat. Which it looks like it self-destructed or something or blew up. It died. It was a dud in either event. We've got all three of our fish out, huh? Was that even a good angle to shoot at? Doesn't look like it. I don't think any of those are going to hit. Maybe one. And it's a dud. Of course it is. But we are starting a whole bunch of fires. Baltimore is pretty much a blaze from stem to stern. Stem to stern? From bow to stern? We also are running parallel almost to our own torpedoes. I'm assuming they don't have the range to come in and hit me, but that might be a bad assumption. We'll at least turn. I think it'll miss. One of them will miss for sure. Yeah, they'll both miss. Just barely. Ah. But it'll miss. Alright, Baltimore's got some pretty sweet fires going on. Let's close for torpedoes. We both have 9/10 of a kilometer torpedo ranges on our cruisers here. We have reloads on the Where the hell did the torpedo boat go? Right? We don't have reloads? That was it? Well, fuck. Alright, torpedo away on the, from our light cruiser toward the enemy armored cruiser, who is moving very slowly indeed. 8 knots, so hopefully she does not maneuver out of the way. That actually looks like it could be a pretty good broadside on shot if it hits. So a good chance for a detonation. I think it's gonna hit. And of course it's a dud. Do I need to do something research-wise with my fish? They never work. Also, I don't know, maybe our torpedo boats can go chase wherever those transports were. I don't even know, but I bought the Mark 14. Sure feels like it. We had all those fires on the Baltimore. It didn't seem to do much damage to her. Do you guys remember what direction? I don't... A little turned around. It doesn't tell me what direction the transports went. All right. We have reloads of torpedoes on our light cruiser at least, so we can keep trying. For the moment anyway, until we... Let's swing around this way. Let's get the other broadside torpedo on. Or the other I don't know, forward torpedo tube. All right. Fire your torpedo. I'm not quite sure why they didn't shoot. Maybe because we didn't have it at the primary target? Oh no, they did shoot. Okay, good. Maybe we'll get a hit, and maybe it won't be a dud. It's going to be a terrible angle. Oh my god, look at that fire. It's going to miss. Oh, it hit. Okay. That was... Maybe it didn't look like it was going to be a hit, but I'll take it. Baltimore's hit near the bow. I don't actually know if my torpedo boat's going in the right direction. It is. Nominally. All right, go get him. What's our speed now that we lost our funnel? We can still move pretty damn fast, I guess. All right, go finish the damn Baltimore off. Her bow is flooded. We're going to cut behind so we can get our other torpedo in. It's going to be interesting to try and sink these guys with just the guns. If the enemy has any guns to shoot back with. It doesn't actually look like they're shooting back. Sometimes they do have guns to shoot back with, but... Alright, use smoke. Torpedo out. That's going to miss. Shit. Turn. Slow down. Woo! That like just went under our bow. Ah, another one. Woo. It wasn't a dud. It like blew up or something. We got a transport. Baltimore's not in good shape. I wouldn't say San to Lucia is either, but oh, that's some real flooding. Taking some damage. How about you slow down and maybe don't like just fly by all the cargo ships? All right, can you please sink Baltimore? Because you're doing... I'm taking more damage than I would like to right now. That's a stern tube. Where's that? That's the other side. So let's cut back and get our other torpedo into action here. Penetration flooding. 24%. Another fish inbound. Again, we take the worst angles on our torpedoes here. We got our stern tube out though, so they avoided the first fish. I think the second one's going to hit. But of course it's another dud. She is at 20%. Another transport's going down. All right, let's slow down for a sec. All right, so we skipped a couple of them. All right, their cruiser could easily launch some torpedoes on my seal, which would not be great. Let's try and get the other broadside in. Maybe we can get another fish. We're certainly expending our complement of torpedoes. They're almost reloaded too. And I'm gonna get hit. Fuck! Can you please sink the damn Baltimore? Oh boy. We're getting hit hard, but we are, they're under 20% float. If I just sink the damn armored cruiser, although the tonnage may not favor me that much, if we get more of the transports, I think that'll be a victory. I like how their light cruisers just sitting off and doing very little. Baltimore's at 20-something% flotation. All right. How's the merchant ship hunting doing? All right. It's going. They might have the speed advantage if they want to run. Got a really bad angle here. Gonna get a lot of ricochets firing from the stern. Whipping up a fire. Our structure's at 66. They're at 73. This one's gonna sink, and then we'll get the lead, and then I think there's one we'll circle back and get the ones we missed. Okay. What's our speed right now? 11 knots. What's theirs? 9? Okay. It's actually split between these guys, and maybe we'll go for the armored cruiser. Maybe I mean, we got to sink at least one of their warships to make this worthwhile, I think. Also, I'd just rather not lose an Isle de Tortuga class, honestly. They're pretty good ships. Let's cut in here. The CL seems to have gone dead in the water again. I don't know why. Pretty close to it. She's moving at 2 knots. I worship those warships. I love the Isle de Tortuga class. They are the best warship that I have ever designed. Hey, how about you shoot the ship that's actually close to you? I guess you don't have a broadside on it yet, but... And they're using smoke. And battle. Why would I do that? Did we sink this guy yet? We're in the midst of the fight. There's a CA out here? Oh wait, that's the fight that we're still waging. Partial penetration and a fire. We're taking some float damage. They're gonna escape. We have sunk 57% of the enemy transports. All right, speed up a little bit. This is just annoying me. It's taking too long. I'm assuming the other enemy transports are directly behind us. All right, Tucker's gonna go down. Lol, 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 lol. Hit, hit, hit. Overpen, 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 overpen. Poor transport. Wow, we actually used all of our HE ammo. Okay. Fire flooding. I think we can get the Trenton. I think. I don't know where the Baltimore went. She's probably beyond us. Trenton has 40% float. Come on, guys. Get him. Krat, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Appreciate the support. Does it happen to be the only warship I've designed? No, Emperor. I've designed 5 or 6 classes, but Isle de Tortuga in every one of our wars so far that it has fought in has by far been the most useful class in the fleet. I would classify them as the workhorse in our Navy. All right, those are some good hits there. I think that's going to do Trenton in. It does. That pretty much assures of a victory once the battle score comes in. I'm assuming the torpedo boat's going in the right direction. I don't know exactly. I mean, the battle could end now. There were, I think, 2 we really shouldn't have passed those transports up that we were sailing by. Is it going to give me a smoke spotted in the east, huh? So I guess we go east. Also, east relative to who? East relative to, I guess it would just be. But I don't think the enemy's this way, that's for sure. So east of who? The light cruiser? East of the torpedo boat? I guess the light cruiser's the flag, so probably the light cruiser. We won't wait too long on this one. If we don't spot them pretty soon, we'll exit the battle and just take our victory as such as it is. We've damaged an armored cruiser pretty considerably. Sank a light cruiser. And damaged and sank a bunch of transports. All right. So we spotted the last 2 enemy transports. This will be a victory, assuming we get these guys. And there's their armored cruiser who's pulled up to support the TRs. So maybe this fight isn't quite over. Okay. I don't like that it still has the end battle. Okay, the end battle thing went away. Good. It's just really annoying. It's like, no, don't. You're acting like the fight's over. We're still going. Well, east of who, though? So east on a compass is not relative. You're right, Bear. But east of who? Is it east of the light cruiser or east of the torpedo boat? Because they're in two different spots on the map. And so it is relative to where that bearing is from in terms of where I need to send the torpedo boat. Right? If the torpedo boat is east of the cruiser, it might actually be west of the torpedo boat. If that makes sense. All right. Soli is sinking. And we're going to get that TR Balisson. Wasn't that a Marine who won the Medal of Honor in World War II? I don't think he has won any Medal of Honor quite yet. It's 1900, folks. All right, can we get the CA? Let's go for it. Okay, died at Ewo. Sounds right. Do you only have armor piercing? Yeah. Well, you're not going to pierce the armor on a... I mean, I guess maybe. Maybe some of the superstructure you could break. How fast is that guy going? 9 knots. I don't think I can go faster than 11. With all the damage I've taken. Ooh, this is going to be a long one. Trying to close. I can't speed up. Had a ship named after him in real life? Probably. Alright. It's still giving me the end battle option. I would rather sink the whole enemy fleet if I could. He does have torpedoes left. Of course, we do too. Just a few. It's a little bit risky in that we could get our cruiser sunk here. Although we did get the enemy CL, so I think even if we were to lose our CL, we would still win the battle. All right. Oh, wow. You may have just sunk my TB with that one broadside. That was a big hit. All right. We fired a torpedo. I'm going to slow things down just in case he fires a torpedo. We're getting some nice hits on with our broadside as we go in on this guy. Actually got some flooding damage too. That might even sink it without the torpedo. The torpedo's probably gonna miss. Yeah, she's gonna miss. But we got a really good series of shots in on, and I think we got it. I think we got the Baltimore. We did. Hell yeah. That was a long and drawn out fight, but it was a victory. 2 damaged ships. Meanwhile, the Americans lost an armored cruiser, a light cruiser, and 7 transports. I think 6 or 7 for each tube. It's moo. Our torpedo boats generally don't carry any reloads, but our cruisers do. A clean sweep indeed, Cholo. Okay. So 2 enemy ships sunk, 2 of our ships suffered heavy damage. And yeah, okay. So that does it for this turn. That was a pretty active turn. Probably our most active in terms of battles in quite some time. All right. End turn. The French just like discovered 5 technology pieces all at the same time. So actually, there are a lot of big battles going on here. You can see down in the lower left hand, there were a couple things of like, there was a clash of blah, blah, blah. Mark III 9-inch guns, hell yeah. Okay. We lost 10 transports in the Western Med and Caribbean. So we'll have to be mindful of that. There is a battle off Jamaica. I do not want to fight that. That's like all British stuff. So we're just going to auto-resolve that fight. A defeat. So the British lost a torpedo boat. 2 torpedo boats sunk. Armored cruiser, medium damage. Our torpedo boat suffered heavy damage. The Americans just suffered damage. Nothing sunk. Oh, well. I did not want to fight with all those British ships. We probably would have lost more. 85. 61. 85. Let's also check our research here. Okay. Turn off all the specialty stuff. Well, we'll go for the shells. I don't know that it'll matter, but and maneuver warfare. All right, moving to October. We could ask Italy for peace, Sholo. I'm trying to see if we can get Western Sicily before we do that. Naval invasion. There's going to be a meeting engagement and a convoy battle. Whoa. Clash of fleets. So we've got a battle brewing in the Red Sea against the Americans. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 armored cruisers. I think they're all healthy. The American and 3 torpedo boats. The Americans have 2 battleships. 1, 2, 3, 4 armored cruisers, 2 light cruisers, 4 torpedo boats. I'm waiting for an offer I can't refuse. Draga. Are these all Draga classes? I can't tell what Debrecen is. Rapido, which are our older cruisers. Rapido, Isle de Tortuga, Iron Priest, Iron Priest, Iron Priest. Okay. Don't necessarily like the odds of this fight. What do the battleships have? 11 inchers, 11.1, 11.1. What are the experience levels here? Seasoned, green, green, regular, trained, regular, seasoned, regular, regular. What is their stuff? Green, 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 green. Every one of their ships is green. Well, that does give me some pause. Okay. We're going to fight this one. I don't love the odds, but we're going to fight it. But this is a massive fleet battle against the U.S., and it's going to take a bit of time, so we are already over 30 minutes in. We're going to have to wrap this episode up and pick it up next time. Until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying once again, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'm out.